Lionel Messi, 50 goals in La Liga, 72 goals overall. He said Messi is a man who has a bit of a thing about finals. 13 finals he's played in, 12 of them he's scored in. It opens up a little bit in front of him. This is Lionel Messi. Defence is backing away from Messi. Messi goes for goal, and it wasn't far away. Well, the game was 26 seconds old when Lionel Messi curled that one just away from the post. It was a Morabieta who backed away from him. Messi came inside, and from that position he's normally so accurate. Just curled fractionally away from the right-hand post. In case any of the teams that were playing in the Copa del Rey also made the Champions League final. Bear in mind that the quarter-finals between Real Madrid and Barcelona made it all the way through to the final, but didn't make it to the final of the Champions League. At that stage, the Spanish Federation decided they had to take the decision on anyway. This is Alexis. It's a lovely overlapping run as well from Adrian, back towards Messi. Doesn't quite find him. Does find Pedro. Takes a deflection. PK back to Xavi. Opens up a little in front of him. Xavi now for Lionel Messi, dropping deep as he does so often to try and be involved in the play. Lots of speculation in the last couple of weeks as well about what the future may hold for Barcelona. They've too, by the way, about the future for Athletic Bilbao. Marcelo Bielsa hasn't yet committed his future to the club next year. He was saying in the Xavi, and the same is true of PK. Messi with Alexis. Sevilla played Atletico Madrid last year, of course, was a Clásico with everything that entails. And this year just couldn't quite ride the final one. Here's Andres Iniesta. Plays a 1-2 with Leo Messi. Iniesta in it back. Andres Iniesta is on hand to support him. Messi to Alexis. Messi again, it opens up a little bit in front of Leo Messi as well. Messi goes outside onto the left-hand side. Messi, and it's a lovely block. Really good challenge. And it needed to be as well from Borja Iquiza. Messi turned away, he was caught, but he carried on running, Messi. Fernandez Borland waves play on. Messi's ball up the line towards Pedro. Will Pedro get there? He's not quite going to have the pace. Pedro's up for it. Xavi Hernandez. There's no run alongside him though. He has to go to the right-hand side for Messi. Messi coming back on his left foot. Messi curls it. Great save. This time Messi did get it on time, on target, and this time Gorka did see it. Exceptional save from Gorka as Messi cut inside. Very much the Messi of old, coming from the right-hand side towards the centre, curling with his left foot. Gorka makes a save. He was forced to go long. It's not normally the way with Barcelona. They tend to try and play the ball out from the back, even with the goalkeeper, but the pressure was high. This is Messi. For Busquets. Busquets steps away from the challenge of Munain. Plays a 1-2 with Messi, almost into the eye. This is Andres Iniesta. At the back alongside Iquiza and Morabieta. Here's Iniesta towards Messi. Messi onto the right foot. Messi scores. Lionel Messi does it again. 73 goals this season for Leo Messi. And that one's pretty unusual. It's a right-footed finish from the Argentinian. Barcelona are 2-0 up. And Barcelona are on course now for the Copa del Rey for Pep Guardiola's 14th trophy as a coach. Messi has done it again. That's 14 finals he's scored in. Rather, 14 finals he's played in, 13 he's scored in. Leo Messi gets the goal. Barcelona are 2-0 up. It's Iniesta who found it. Messi was onside, and with the right foot high and at the near post. Well, that really has silenced the crowd. Athletic Bilbao fans came here with so much hope. They're now starting to move again to try and get their team going once more, but Barcelona have absolutely dominated these opening 20 minutes. It seems bizarre to say that about only 20 minutes, but they've pushed Athletic back, they've kept the ball well, they've denied Athletic the opportunity to really build any attacks, apart from one or two half moments in which it looked like they could create a chance. And now they're 2-0 up, and Lionel Messi has done it again. It's his 10th goal in this stadium, 8 of them against Atletico Madrid, 1 now against Athletic Bilbao, and 1 against the Spanish national team playing for Argentina. The Pichichi of La Liga, the man who's won the Bote de Oro, the Golden Boot, the ESM Golden Boot. 73 goals this season from Leo Messi. It really is astonishing. Not enough though in terms of winning the big tournaments, ones that Barcelona were so desperate to win, the league and the Champions League. Pep Guardiola was asked yesterday if he had any regrets this season, and he said that the Champions League was particularly painful. Felt that his side had been unfortunate against Chelsea, but did also say that this was a generation of Chelsea players that deserved to have won the Champions League. And now there's a chant going around that I think both sets of fans will probably join in with. It's the Barcelona fans that have started it, but one or two of the Bilbao fans, the Athletic Bilbao fans, are joining in too. It's a chant of whoever is a Madrid fan. Sorry, whoever. Pinto claims, no question of that being a back pass, even though it did come off his player last. And it's a long clearance from Pinto, and it might find Leo Messi. Leo Messi's all the way through. Messi tries to clip it over Gorka, and doesn't quite get enough on it. This is Messi. Pass couldn't find Munain, who was making the run behind Andres Iniesta. It was Iniesta who cut it out with Leo Messi now, and in fact Borja Iglesias had played very, very well in that game against Messi. Here is Messi. It hasn't gone so well tonight. And Llorente for Athletic. Pinto, Piqué, Busquets, Xavi and Messi for Barcelona. Of course, you think back to that Barcelona side and some of the players who are not available tonight, Puyol and Alves, who are both injured. Here's Messi. Messi tried to slot it in towards Pedro. Busquets gets to his feet. Andres Iniesta keeps the move alive. This is Lionel Messi. And Morabieta is behind him. Lionel Messi rides the challenge from Morabieta and finds Andres Iniesta. Famous case of challenging a game at 3-0. This is Xavi to Messi. Messi faced by Iglesias, cuts inside away from Iglesias. Still Messi, he's got support from Xavi, but Iker Muniain is in very, very quickly. Messi tries to take it off him. Iker Muniain on the left-hand side. Now Alexis. Messi is alongside him. Out on the right-hand side is Xavi Hernandez. Messi's pass is horribly overhit. It's in Spain that the decision was based more on the fact that Real Madrid didn't much fancy Athletic Bilbao and Barcelona turning up to play. We can change the complexion of this. Ball's a little short towards Messi. Messi does get there. He rides the challenge and keeps possession with the help of Montoya. Now Busquets, Piqué. Busquets again. Mascherano to Xavi Hernandez. Hernandez has got Messi behind him. Messi plays the 1-2 with Alexis. Messi again. Alexis. Alexis was trying to backheel that into the park. For Athletic Bilbao, there's an opportunity perhaps to run at the Barcelona defence. Ibai can't quite get there. Messi was back helping out. It's thumped in hard, but it comes off the back, I think, of Martin Montoya. Messi now with the support. Xavi to Alexis, opening up for Messi as well. Here's Messi alongside Alexis. Still Messi. Closed down. Far too long that for Gerard Piqué, who can't reach it at the far post. Leo Messi's delivery wasn't the best. Messi now, achievement from him. Mallorca were a side who were threatened by... Messi rides the challenge. Still Messi has Iniesta in the home leg in the first round. They were victorious against Osasuna and against Real Madrid, and then in the semi-final against Valencia. Pedro's ball back to Messi is hot. That shot from Munain, a comfortable save though for Pinto. And Herrera, born in Bilbao, but one of the few players in the Athletic side who's not 58.5 million. Of course, they, like Athletic, an awful lot of youth teams in their squad, including Lionel Messi, who costs nothing but is probably worth more than anyone else. Here is Messi into the area. It's a lovely run from Messi all the way through. Messi cuts it back. It's a great save from Gorka, who reacted with his leg. I think that's a yellow card for Andres Iniesta for the handball. Well, we almost had that Messi moment. This is the run from Leo Messi inside his own half, away from a couple of men who clashed into each other, away from a third, beyond a fourth, into the area. Great save from Gorka, and what a goal that would have been. player that Athletic Bilbao bought from Sestao River, the second division B side a few seasons ago. He performed so well against them. 0, Barcelona 3, and with space opening up, you wouldn't necessarily bet against Barca getting another one. Here's Leo Messi, still Messi, and Messi wanted his goal. And in truth, Messi probably should have looked for Martin Montoya there on the right-hand side, and Messi tried to come inside, away from the World Club Championships, which is a tournament that Barcelona in particular took very seriously, and they paid a high cost for it as well, that trip to Japan, with the broken leg suffered by David Villa, not just Barcelona but Spain as well. Now they add a matters now is that no one gets hurt, and I'm sure he would have had a look at Fernando Llorente as he went off to see if he could judge what kind of physical condition Llorente is in. Here's Messi. Messi's ball in towards Cesc. Can Cesc get there? Well, Gorka comes across to him. Cesc will keep the ball in play. Gorka comes all the way across, and Gorka does really well, but in any case it looks like the ball had gone out of play anyway. Now Mascherano. Mascherano's ball goes all the way across the pitch to Leo Messi. Keita. Messi to find Fabregas. Messi's on the edge of the area. Fabregas to Messi. Messi's shot. Gorka saves. Barcelona have won the Copa del Rey for 2011-2012. In the end, it was relatively comfortable, and in the end, football has again been cruel for Athletic Bilbao. Pep Guardiola bows out with a victory against Athletic Bilbao in the Copa del Rey, the same way that he started winning things as Barcelona coach. 14 titles later, Guardiola departs Barcelona, and he departs as a winner. Barcelona have won the Copa del Rey. Athletic Bilbao Xavi Hernandez is the man who stands up to get it in, playing in his 22nd final. Puyol's there as well. They seem to be arguing over who's going to go up. Puyol's wearing Fontas's shirt, which suggests that it was indeed Fontas who was wearing Puyol's earlier, although I still can't see him in shot. Xavi Hernandez is the man who stands it up, and it's Xavi Hernandez who lifts the final trophy of the Pep Guardiola era. 14 trophies in 4 seasons, the most successful Barcelona side in history. It is, without doubt, the end of an era. Barcelona have bet on continuity. They've bet on the continuation of an idea. Guardiola's number 2, Tito Vilanova, there he is, will be the coach next season. But there will be no replacing Pep Guardiola. This team will find it very, very, very hard to emulate what they have done. In fact, they've been unable to emulate what they did this season with Guardiola still in charge. It will be a very, very, very tough task for them. Guardiola was the man that was perfect for Barcelona in so many ways. Captain of the club, the heart of the dream team, born in Catalonia, a Catalan speaker, a supporter of Catalan causes, a ball boy at Camp Nou. Back in 1985-86, when Barcelona were on their way to the European Cup finals, a penalty shootout in the semi-final against Gothenburg, a 3-0 victory for Barcelona, having lost 3-0 away in the first leg. It finished 3-3. Barcelona got to the penalty shootout. Victor Munoz stepped up and took the penalty and sent Barcelona into the final of the European Cup, their first final since Bern many, many years before, 3 decades before. And as they celebrated on the pitch, a ball boy ran on and asked Victor Munoz for his shirt. That ball boy was Pep Guardiola. He didn't get Victor.